Apes together, strong. Great movie make great trilogy. War for the Planet of the Apes. So War for the Planet of the Apes is the third installment in the rebooted Planet of the Apes franchise. The first one being Rise to the Planet of the Apes, the second one being Dawn. And yeah, I know the whole Dawn book comes before the Rising thing, but we're going to ignore that. The movie once again focuses on Caesar and how he wants the apes to live a peaceful life in the woods, away from all humans who just seem to want to kill him. But it's this time being pursued by a ruthless colonel played by Woody Harrelson, who wants nothing more than to end all apes. And that's all I'm really going to say about the plot of this film, because the trailer itself doesn't actually reveal too much of the movie. I mean, I feel like the trailer of this movie doesn't show what this movie really is. It shows this movie to be an awesome action war movie, when really it's more of a character-driven drama movie with some really well-shot action sequences. Just like the previous two movies, it focuses a lot more on the actual characters and the actual battles that go on in the film. Sure, it's awesome to see the battle scenes go down, and it is incredibly awesome to see a monkey riding a horse while wielding a machine gun. But unlike the other two, I feel like this movie focuses a lot more on the characters than the previous two. In the other two movies, especially on the human side, I haven't been that invested in what they've been doing or what they've been up to. Whenever it's shown the human side of a story, I've just wanted to get back to the monkeys, the apes. Whereas in this movie, they actually developed Woody Harrelson's character a lot more. He had a lot of good reasons as to why he was doing what he is doing. I mean, admittedly, the movies have had that consistently throughout. They do show both sides of the argument. Why humans are going after these apes, why apes want to live in peace, and why eventually the apes do rise up against the humans anyway. But when Woody Harrelson is explaining why he's doing what he is doing, you can't help but feel for the guy and actually get behind him, and that is also helped by Woody Harrelson's awesome performance in this movie. He was fantastic in this film. He was intimidating, he was scary, he was threatening, he was actually quite funny at times as well, and you felt for his character quite a bit throughout the film. I mean, I do wish we hadn't seen as much of his monologues in the trailers, because we got like a different part of his monologue in each trailer, so when it came to that actual bit, I kind of knew what he was going to say, and I did get a little bit bored. I just wanted it to move on because I knew exactly what was going to happen. I knew what he was saying, I knew what he was on about. But other than that, the guy nailed it in this film, as does Andy Serkis, who, in my opinion, genuinely needs to be more recognised for the work he does in this film, because it is absolutely outstanding. Not only can he portray so much emotion through his character of Caesar, but he's doing it all while in a motion capture suit. And that's got to be even more difficult to pull off, but for some reason he can master it, and the CGI, again, in this movie is absolutely fantastic. Whenever I see an ape on screen, I believe it's an ape. I believe I'm looking at a real ape. I don't think that's a guy in a suit and then there's computer animations all around it to turn him into a monkey. So big props to the special effects team or the animation team. Whoever actually does the motion capture for these animals is just absolutely fantastic. In fact, they're incredible. They're outstanding at the work they do because it just looks amazing. It is a real ape. It really is. I am convinced that it is a real ape. The little girl in this movie as well, who you also saw in the trailer, does have a purpose. She didn't just appear out of nowhere, and I do like what they did with her character. I was very worried about Billy Zane's character of Bad Ape. I believe it's Billy Zane. I may have to check that actually just a second. Nope, Steve Zahn. Steve Zahn. Of course I got it wrong. See, we do make mistakes. We are all human. But his character of Bad Ape I was a little bit worried about. I thought it was going to be the more comic relief, and in that I thought he was going to get very annoying. But there's a lot more to his character that first meets the eye, and I actually quite enjoyed him in this movie. Sure, there are a few comedic aspects of his character that in my opinion don't fully work as much as they should. But for the most part, his character didn't get on my nerves, and I liked him in the role. He was an enjoyable character. So yeah, it was good. The directing for this movie is also absolutely phenomenal, as is the score. I really feel like the score for this film really helps set the tone for the scenes you're supposed to be in. They help you feel the emotion that you're supposed to be feeling in that particular moment. It really does heighten the entire experience of this entire film. This movie was absolutely fantastic and quite heartbreaking at times as well. I never really thought that I'd almost be brought to tears by a computer animated ape. Overall, guys, War of the Planet of the Apes is definitely my favourite of the trilogy, I believe anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. The other two have been great, but this one honestly just sticks out. I absolutely loved this film. Other than a few tiny issues with the movie, they're not too big to destroy my overall enjoyment of the film. I think it's action-packed, it's entertaining, it's heartbreaking, it's emotional. It's just as raw and as powerful as the previous two. If you didn't like the previous two movies, you probably won't like this. But if, like me, you love the previous two, and for you they've just consistently got better and better, then you may agree with me that this is the better one of all three. I love this movie. I highly recommend that you guys go and check it out, because I'm going to give War for the Planet of the Apes 5 stars. So, War for the Planet of the Apes, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks as always for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. share the video with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.